highways in space. What you doing out there, man?
That's pretty freaky, Bowie. Isn't it cold out in space, Bowie?
Do you want to borrow my jumper, Bowie?
Does the space cold make your nipples go pointy, Bowie?
Do you use your pointy nipples as telescopic antennae to transmit data back to Earth?
Bet you do, you freaky old boss, you.
Hey, Bowie, do you have one really funky sequin spacesuit? Or do you have several changes?
Do you smack grass out in space, Bowie? Or do they smoke astroturf? Receiving transmission from David Bowie's nipple antennae. Do you read me, Lieutenant Bowie?
What's up, VC? This is Brad from H2Vinyl. Another contest video. This time it's for my boy, Ron Haggerty, also known as Mind Over Metal, also known as Ron Haggerty, also known as Metal Ron. Yeah, Ron is my boy, a brother from another mother. Lives in the Tampa Bay area, only a couple of hours away. And yeah, so he is doing a contest just to do a contest. I think he was bored. He's like, you know what? I'm going to do a contest. And so his contest is, I think, called Space Race. If it isn't, hey, that's a good name for it. And that's to show anything in your collection dealing with space. And this could be albums, LPs, this could be CDs, this could be tapes, anything. So I was going to show 5 or 6, and then I got to thinking, you know, this other album has that, and oh my gosh, this other album does. Soon I came up with 25. So I'm not going to do any needle drops. It takes a lot of time. This video only has I only have about 3 or 4 days to do this, to get this out. So and I also want to try and keep this one short, because the last 2 videos I've done have been like 40 minutes long. So it's my hope to have a 10 to 15 minute video that just blasts through all this stuff, and then everybody can go on and watch the next video instead of having to watch me for 2 or 3 more videos worth of stuff. So let's get into it. Ron, love your channel, love you, love your family. Hope you're doing well, and let's get into these albums. One of the soundtracks were the obvious ones for me, so I've got those up front. This one actually was the last one that came to my mind for some reason. It's Star Trek Into Darkness. I love this movie. A little campy at times, but who doesn't love a Star Trek campy movie? And the soundtrack is incredible. Another soundtrack, probably one of my favorite Marvel movies, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy. Showed that just recently as well. I think that was in B-Side Records. Another one, just showed this one recently as well, and that is Moon. This indie sci-fi movie. Great movie. Really good movie. Check out Moon if you haven't seen that movie. Moving on to prog rock, and this is something, Ron, that I picked up when we went vinyl digging together, and that is Starcastle, Citadel. This is prog rock, as I said. I love this artwork. This artwork is really cool. So you have 2 planets, I'm going to guess moons, and then you have this castle that looks like it's from another world. There we go. Got Bato sitting next to me. He's going crazy over these albums. I lied. He just left. He's like, I'm hungry, Dad. Forget you. I'm going to try and get some food, but guess what? His food's in the fridge. He can't get it. Got jazz coming up, kind of fusion jazz, kind of experimental space age jazz. And this is Star Drive. Intergalactic Trot is the name of this album. That's a really interesting title. Anyway, I've only listened to this, I think, once. I'm on the fence with it. Need to give it a few more spins before I decide. But Star Drive, Intergalactic Trot. Moving into some electronic. And this is Bass Nectar, their Unlimited album. And it has a astronaut with dragonfly wings. Pretty cool. And the weird thing is, like, the whole helmet is an eye. Creepy. This is one of the original 5 or 6 that I had, and this is Radiohead, OK Computer. And I was thinking of the song Subterranean Homesick Alien. And there's a part in this song also where Tom York is singing about driving late at night and hoping that aliens would basically abduct him and take him to see all the worlds that he would love to see. He'd come back to Earth. He'd tell all of his friends. They wouldn't believe him. They think that he'd lost it completely, and they'd lock him away. And but the truth would be known to him, and he'd be all right. This is really popular hip hop in the late 90s, early 2000s, and that was Intergalactic by the Beastie Boys. This is the single for that, and you got this giant hamster terrorizing the people. I'm going to quick move to CDs for a little bit. I've got 25 entries, and 15 vinyl, and 10 CDs. So moving into some classic Chemical Brothers, their first album, Exit Planet Dust. Their second album has a song, this is Dig Your Own Hole, released in 1998. Doesn't say. Either 97 or 98. I think it may have been, it was actually 97, I think. Anyway, the song is Setting Sun. And then Come With Us, their 2002 album. And that song has lyrics that say, "Come with us and leave your earth behind." And then a fourth by the Chemical Brothers. This is Escape Velocity, something you need to leave the planet Earth. Escape velocity to get into space. Let's go into some parody. And this is Fly of the Conchords. I'm specifically thinking of the track Bowie in Space. Absolutely hilarious. Oh man, if you haven't seen Fly of the Conchords, check them out. They are a lot of comedy. This is the debut album of Uncle, science fiction. You've got these alien-looking things on the front. I think that they're supposed to represent Uncle. And then the first track, which is Guns Blazing, Drums of Death Part 1, at the end has a distress signal with the sound effects of Galaga in the background. So you hear that one of those first arcade shooters, and that's to give the impression that the distress signal is coming from space. Let's go into some electronic experimental, and this is Dick Hyman, Moog, the electric, I don't know. Anyway, some crazy words going on there. Anyway, the cover of the album is the moon. I'm not going to pull this all the way out because this is very tight in there. That's what she said. So cover art, moon. And then we have a song title on the, what was this, 2017 Record Store Day 2017 release of Bowie Cracked Actor. And this was a live Los Angeles 1974 recording, and the song is Space Oddity. There you go. Like I said, these things just kind of popped out to me as you started searching for them. I couldn't help but find them. Frank Zappa, Apostrophe. This is a reissue on Palace. They did a tremendous job, and the song that's on here is Cosmic, spelled with a K, Cosmic Debris. This one didn't come, this one didn't stand out to me. I was looking at picking a specific album, and then I realized, duh, it's in their name, the Mars Volta. And this is really weird artwork. This is Ampupuncture, their 2006 album. Yeah, so there you go, the Mars Volta. And then the last album, the LP that I have, I know they didn't intend for this kind of space theme with their title, but Public Enemy's Fear of a Black Planet. So there you go, yeah. Planet, space, and one planet is colliding into the Earth. More CDs. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 left. We've got Mix Master Mike, who was the DJ for the Beastie Boys for a good portion. This is his, I think, debut album, 1998. This is Anti-Theft Device, and he has a track on here called An Astronaut. The beginning of the track says, well, to a kid, this guy asked the kid, what would you like to be when you grow up? And the kid says, an astronaut. And then the track starts. This may be stretching it a bit. This isn't on the album, but Michael Jackson, this is his Off the Wall album, 1979. That was 1979. And Michael Jackson had the dance called, or the walk called the Moonwalker. LCD Sound System, this is 4533. And on one of the tracks, they have a guy who's high, thinking that he's been to space and talking about all of his memories of going to outer space. I was there, man, I was there. Moving into Miami bass, and this is Orlando's one and only DJ Magic Mike. This album is called Bass, The Final Frontier. And you've got space nebula type theme going on in the front and the back. This is the original cover for this. I haven't seen this besides my own copy, and somewhere in all of it they changed the front cover to be an inside cockpit. It's like a cartoon drawing of a cockpit of a spaceship flying in space. 2 more, and this is Crystal Method's debut album Vegas. On track number 4, High Roller, they have the sound effects and audio from the moon landing in that song. So there you go. And then the last one is BT's 2000 album Movement and Still Life, and track number 6 is called Satellite. So there you go. I did have a few more, but I couldn't find the CDs. I don't know where they are. Gosh, I wish I knew where they were. I really actually want to listen to some of them again. I haven't listened to a couple of those CDs for almost 2 decades. And one of them was Oi Polloi, which was an alternative artist, Christian alternative artist. Happy Ever After, I believe, was the name of the album. And the song title was Sun, Moon, and Stars. If you haven't heard of Oi Polloi, check them out. They're not too bad. Ron, here's where I say congratulations, but I'm not 100% certain what we're celebrating other than your birthday. So what I will say is happy birthday, man. Hope you're enjoying all of these videos. Cool contest, and we look forward to finding out what one of us wins. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone else is doing well. and looking for space in their collection and being able to enjoy it. Take care, everyone, and we'll talk to you next time. Oh, auto balance, auto white balance. Come on now. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it, check it. So we're going to get into it. Ron, I'm going to try and make a shorter video because the last two videos I've made have been over 40 minutes long. Not the case on this one. We're going to keep it nice and short. Not like 5 or 10 minutes. But hey, here's Bato. He came to visit. Can you say hi? No. Whoa, you're gonna fall. There we go. He just wanted to chill. I thought he was gonna say happy birthday or something, but no. Sorry, Ron. Maybe later. Then this is one of the original 5 that I thought of. I don't know why I pulled the okay, not okay, but this is Radiohead, and specifically thinking of the song Paranoid Android. I believe that's the song. A reaction video on Paranoid Android. Oh, come on. Get a freaking life. The song has been out for 22 years. Nope. What is the name of that song? Subterranean something. Subterranean. No surprises, climbing the wall, electioneering, subterranean, homesick alien, that's it. Jeez, I'm glad I got my facts straight. Stop sweating, Brad, jeez. It's like this is work. You're barely even moving.